Okay, so I want to welcome you all to our February class. And this is um, Love, Oils, and Romance. And I'm going to start this with I'm a little bashful with the subject. So if I turn red or something like that, or just ignore me, just listen to the words. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Let me drink this up some. Okay, so as I said, if you have any questions, just feel free to answer them. I mean, ask them during the presentation. But we're going to go ahead and start. As I said, this is Love, Romance, and Oils. And we're going to start with our first oil. That is all of these oils I'm going to talk about. They are very captivating in the bedroom. And I've got a couple recipes that we can use with each of these oils. And then I'm going to tell you a few other things that's besides romance that we can use these oils for. So the first one is rose. It symbolizes love, comfort, romance, and inspires love. Um, the one of the recipes is a DIY spray. You can use rose oil, water. It's important to put a splash of witch hazel in room sprays, so that way it mixes up a little better. Um, you can diffuse rose and you can diffuse it with any other aphrodisiac oils if you're doing it for romance in the bedroom, like lang lang, sandalwood, or jasmine. And there's two ways to say this lang lang. English version is lang lang, but the proper version or other country versions is elang elang. But I've always called it lang lang, so that's what we're going with. Massage oil. All of these recipes have massage oils, but if you can just mix it together with a carrier oil like the sweet almond, jojoba oil, or rosehip. Another thing that rose is good for is if you have any wounds or anything like that, you put it directly on your the wound and it helps heal it quickly. It's a very powerful oil. It's kind of like, frankincense is the king of oil, rose is the queen of oil. And so it has a lot of properties like the frankincense does. All right. So, uh-oh, I'm missing a slide. Hmm. Anyway, I'm missing a slide. Anyway, Lang Lang symbolizes deep love, sensuality, and passion. To diffuse this, you can to set an intimate mood. You can blend rose with other aphrodisiac oils, as I said before. Bath salts is an amazing thing, like before, when you're getting ready. But you can use, make sure it has Epsom salts in it, a few drops of Lang Lang, and if you want to make your water even softer, just add some carrier oil to it. And then massaging, same thing. These recipes are pretty much the same thing. You just use the main oil that you're going for, and then you can add other oils with it. Lang Lang is amazing for blood pressure in your heart. So there's lots of different ways you can use Lang Lang. Sacred sandalwood. Sandalwood stimulates sensual feelings and has a rich, musky scent. Sandalwood is one of my before I got into essential oils, sandalwood was the smell that I liked in candles like sandalwood, amber, and things like that. And it's funny how oils, true natural oils, smell so different than the synthetic. Like I hated lavender from the store because it smelled like an old woman to me. I love the true smell of lavender. So sandalwood was kind of the opposite. It's not the best smelling to me as an oil, but the properties of it are amazing. So you can diffuse sandalwood paired with rose oil, which actually really does smell good because I used it the other night and that smells really good. And you can massage using sandalwood by itself with a carrier oil, or you can add the lang lang or rose or anything with it. The next one is jasmine. It represents love, sensuality, and passion. Hold on a second. Uh, a lot of people use jasmine oil alone as just a perfume. Room spray is jasmine water with, of course, the witch hazel. You can use it as a massage, just like everything else. Dilute it with a carrier oil like jojoba, almond oil. You can use coconut oil too, but it helps boost the libido and heightens sexual arousal. It elevates a sense of touch and encourage intimacy and bonding between couples. All right, bergamot. This is one of my favorite oils. It creates joy, seduction, and allure. Um, you can massage the oils, the perfume. Oh no, I meant to change that. Um, but anyway, bergamot. I was really surprised when I was doing research that it actually does stuff in the bedroom. I thought it was for what I use it for. And I use it when you're prescribed pain medication. Um, I don't know about you guys, but I personally don't like to take prescription medications if I don't have to. I will if I need to, but I'd prefer not to. Well, I had surgery on my elbow and they gave me a narcotic for pain afterwards. And I was researching and I now take, instead of narcotics, I take bergamot, and put 12 drops in a gel cap and I take it. And I never had to touch my narcotics after my surgery. So bergamot is a amazing oil. Goldenrod. So goldenrod, I didn't know anything about. And I have heard and seen videos that goldenrod helps a lot of things in the bedroom. It helps with women putting it on the inner thighs to get things rolling. And then I've heard even the man can use goldenrod. It enhances your libido. It's pretty amazing I can put a video of something to show you later. I'm so embarrassed of this class. I don't know why, and I'm so sorry.
You said the woman puts it on the inside of her thigh. Is that where the man would put it as well?
Mm-hmm. And other places. Just don't do it internally.
So not the opening, but the okay.
Yes, yes. And it does not affect intercourse. Like you can use it. But also you can use it as a massage oil. You can diffuse it with other soothing oils such as lang lang, lavender, and geranium. And I saw this. This is a cologne, and this is for men. So, they have plenty of perfume smelling oils that you can use for women, but men, goldenrod, black spruce, cedarwood, black pepper, and citrus oil, and a carrier oil. I've seen that many places over the internet, that combination, and it's men cologne. So that's something different for a man versus just a woman. Okay, so here's a couple recipes I have. 2 drops of bergamot, 2 drops of jasmine, 3 drops of sandalwood, and 4 drops of lang lang. This is an aphrodisiac. All these oils are aphrodisiac oils, so it really should get things rocking. A romantic massage oil. These recipes is why I focus on the particular oils for the bedroom. So
Are these
rose lang.
are they all diffuse? I'm sorry, are they all for diffuser, all these things, or is this I see this says massage oil, but the one before that, okay, it says diffuser. I didn't see it. Sorry,
Yes,
go ahead.
that's a um, rose, lang lang, jasmine, bergamot, sandalwood. Top off with jojoba oil for normal to oily skin, and top off with avocado oil if you have real dry skin. And just pump a few pumps on, then you've got your great massage oil. Sensual linen spray. Mix water and witch hazelnut spray bottle with any of the following, and you do want 50 drops. And this is a 4-ounce spray bottle, not a little 1 ounce. This is a 4-ounce spray bottle, and mist the room. And you can choose any of these, whatever you like. Petitgrain. A thing about petitgrain is that's like the man's lavender, because a lot of men do not like the smell of lavender, but petitgrain is more manly and it has the same effects as lavender. Okay, so this is Progessence Plus. And I've got some information on this. This serum is specifically formulated for women and ideal for the women over 30 years old. It features some of Young Living's most loved essential oils, included sacred frankincense and peppermint, to create a serum that's perfectly pampering to you. My favorite thing about this oil is it has wild yam in it. And when I was a kid, my mom always said when it came to our menstrual cycles that wild yam was the best thing for it. And we had a cream that we would put like on our pulse points, on our wrist and inner thighs, and even our breast. But if you use a serum each evening, you notice your moodiness decrease, which is a plus. Your overall monthly cycle feels less noticeable rather than disrupting, and everything is well balanced for a woman. Specific application areas include over the carotid arteries, on the neck, inner wrist, forearms, known for thinner skin, conductive for absorption. And that's the thing that I think is most important when you're trying to get oils in your system. If you use it on the thin parts of your skin, the absorption is quicker. The stomach or chest for broader application, soles of feet. Soles of feet is the best place, in my opinion, to put oils, especially if you're not a fan of the smell, because that is your biggest port. It gets into your system much faster. Shutron. I didn't know about this oil either. And this is pretty amazing. It's specifically formulated for men. Where are my slides? But anyway, it boosts the feelings of masculinity and confidence. And when men are feeling more masculine, they are confident. It makes them just more irresistible when they are confident in themselves. Besides smelling wonderful, Shutron is a powerful emotional tool for releasing blocks and promoting feelings of balance because it contains Idaho, blue spruce, and other oils. It is well known for its ability to support healthy hormone levels, especially testosterone. And my husband has to take testosterone shots. And this is going to be on my next order to see if it helps him with his testosterone. All right. Oops. So there's two more I want to talk about. And it's sensation and Julie, how do I say it? Lady Sclerial.
Sclerial, yeah.
Okay, so sensation is aromatic. It's floral blend of ylang ylang, jasmine, and geranium, designed to uplift spirits, encourage intimacy, and support self-expression. And I was looking online, and there actually has different. I think there's a body wash and a lotion for sensation. And I did buy the oil, and it smells delicious. It is an amazing smell. And the Lady Sclerial, specifically designed for women to enhance feminine nature, promote emotional balance, and act as an alluring natural fragrance. And I'm going to move to my tip of the month. But before I do that, I didn't have time to put this in my slide, but I found an oil called Blue Yarrow. And if anybody has vaginal dryness, you can put blue yarrow, not inside, but in that area, and that will help your vaginal dryness. And I thought that was very interesting because the older we get, when we go through menopause and things like that, things start changing in your body. So it's really nice that we have a natural solution to help our bodies along when they decide to not work as well for us. So anyway, my final drop of the month is, frankincense. A lot of that's my favorite oil, but it also acts as an enhancer. You add frankincense to any oil and it amplifies it. So you think of it like if you have stress away, you're having like panic moments. And so you use stress away to calm you down. If it's a really bad one, mix it with a drop of frankincense. And it's kind of like a Tylenol turns into an extra Tylenol. So it just gives that extra little oomph to get you over the hump. And like when you're having trouble sleeping at night, use some lavender, throw some frankincense in with it, and it enhances it, amplifies it. So I do thank you guys so much for joining us. Do we have any questions? I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing the screen.
I would love to share one more thing just for everybody
Please.
else. I have a customer who reached out to me because she said her husband is getting testosterone injections once a week, um, and wanted anything that would help him with his sex drive. He had tried that blue pill, and it makes his nose like all stuffed up or something. So maybe he has a little allergy to it. So I had sent her the video um, that I had that Hattie is talking about,
Mhm.
and had asked. So she actually got goldenrod for him, and what she said is she made a roller with it using the V6 carrier oil that we also have. And he rolls it on his parts. That's the best way I can say it. He rolls it on his parts. And she said he is so happy. And she's happy. So they're both very happy about it. She also had lang lang, and I didn't know this, but I think she had put too much on. So like she had said it was giving her headaches. And when I asked other people about that, because I love
Me
lang,
too.
I put it like all the way down my forearms, but they had said some people are more sensitive to it and just not to use as much. And so that also helped her. Um, and I had heard to put a drop of goldenrod on the our females on our big toe.
Oh, that's right.
I will
Yep.
say that's legit too. So
Legit.
it is really interesting how oils can, spice up an old lady.
It is. It's amazing that you don't need to go to a doctor and you don't need to, get prescriptions. You just need to be open-minded and try things because, one thing I've always said is like, you know, lavender works amazing for me. It may not work for you, but you have to think about it like in the medical world. That's why there's 15 different antibiotics because one antibiotic might work for me, but not for you. So you just have to have an open mind and be patient and try different things to see what works best for you. But oils are, and trust me, I need my doctors because I need the diagnosis because I need to know what witch's brew I need to do with my oils. So I'm all for doctors. I just don't want the pills. So, and I'm so sorry this was a short one. I just,
This is
I,
great. This is
I
great.
tried to,
Thank you so much for doing these for us.
you're welcome. And I think next month, because it's March, um, I think we're going to start talking about spring cleaning and what we can do with the oils to make your own DIY spring cleaning. I think that's I have ways to get no fingerprints on stainless steel and stuff like that. So, but anyway, I'll go ahead and turn this off. I thank you all for coming, and we will see you next month.